Going further, if you could just share some of your, I would say, experiences where, or the range of diseases or
Hmm.
illnesses, symptoms, where one can look forward to taking homeopathic
Yes.
medicines in
Huh.
in children. So let's say we'll start with the age group first.
Yes. So I'll tell you now, there is this classical scientifically age group which is classified as 0 to 3 months is newborn age, 3 to 12 months is infant age, then 1 to 3 years or 1 to 5 years is toddler age, we say. After 5 to 9 is basically the child age, we say, or 5 to 12 also at certain extent. After 12 it comes the teenage from 13 to 19, and there is youth or the young adult, we say, which goes from 20 to 14 or 39, I believe. So basically, you can come to me or you can go to any homeopathic pediatrician right from newborn age till you are a youth or you can say a young adult. Common symptoms we see in newborns, there are multiple symptoms we see when a child is born. The child has feeding difficulties, they have frequent colics, they have gastro reflux disease, which has become so common now. Gastroesophageal reflux, we say GERD, where the child is just vomiting immediately after feeding and the mothers and the parents have to be awake whole night. There are colics which is happening, there are frequent cold cough nowadays because of the dust pollution. And then if you have an elder kid at home or anyone catching, because there is no immunity in a newborn child, the immunity takes time to develop. It takes 5 to 7 years for the immunity to set. So till then, whatever trigger factors are there, we see the kids falling sick. So frequent cold cough, fever, constipation, diarrhea, newborn colics, reflux disease. And when the newborn goes into an infant stage, they have teething problems, which are like very common things. Then they have constipation. Then there is when the child goes after 1 year, they have all these common things like cold cough, fever, diarrhea. But then whatever you see in adult age, all symptoms or all kind of diseases can be seen in young age also. I have seen kids with eczemas, I've seen kids with psoriasis, which is also very common, atopic eczemas or xerotic eczema, what we see. I have seen kids with thyroid disorders as young as 2 and 3 years also. Then there are multiple diseases like what we say IBS, reflux. Nowadays there are so many abscess. Right now, only 2 days back, a young girl of 4 years came with such a big abscess near the knee on the left side, suddenly developed like a small folliculitis, and it must have begun, but the parents thought it will rupture on its own, and she came with such a big, very restrictive movement. So whatever symptoms we think that an adult can have, the child can have everything, like juvenile diabetes, alopecia, rheumatoid arthritis, so many muscular diseases. Then in teenage we see migraine, so common. Teenage anxiety, depression has become nowadays very, very, very common. I mean, I can say once or twice a week there are new cases who are teenage anxiety, teenage depression with very bad suicidal tendencies. So common. I think the exposure to the social medias, and then there is so much of they say FOMO, and they want to be there, and then actual world they are so alone, but then they're just trying to prove that. All nowadays in teenagers become very common. So for all this, homeopathy is very, very useful.